I have been married for 27 years. We have 3 children, Walker, and then Taylor, and Elizabeth is a senior.
Kristen and I became immediate best friends when she started attending St. Margaret Mary.
New Year's Eve, 1981, we were in 7th grade, St. Margaret Mary.
We banged pots and pans at midnight, and then she said, let's get in the hot tub.
Of course, we realize now that the suction intake was really strong or malfunctioning. It kept, our legs kept getting pulled over. We were getting ready to get out. I went to do a back bend, to get the hair out. And I was like, pull me up. And it knocked me off my feet. It was so strong.
And so I go to grab her hand, and all she does is she takes her nails and she just digs them all the way down my arm.
Telepathically, I was trying to tell Julie to, turn off the pumps, the jets. And I thought, once the suction stops, I'll be able to, be free.
So I jump out of the pool and I turn the jets off. I jump back in the pool and I reach down to pull her head out, and I noticed that her head was wedged right up against the side of the pool, and it was right at the very bottom.
Once I realized I was going to die, I just had this total sense of peace. And I was like, I'm going to get to see my grandfather. And it was just the warmest, most peaceful sensation that came over me. And I just kind of went to it, I just so I didn't struggle anymore after that, which they say was helpful because then I wasn't ingesting as much water.
Her parents were right down the street at a New Year's Eve party, and I did the *6 and I called.
I get this phone call, and it's Julie, and she said, Kristen is stuck in the pool. And so I ran home, and luckily, Morton was right behind me.
And I'll never forget it when her mom goes from the front door and looks to the back of the house, and she starts running and she starts screaming, my baby's dead, my baby's dead. Because at this point, Kristen was just laying at the bottom of the pool. And so then that's when the people who knew what they were doing and were strong enough to take care of her came in to take care of her.
The body has some, with the epinephrine and the fight or flight, so to speak, has some unusual strength. And so when I was able to pull her, the grate that held her along with the screws and part of the pool wall came out.
I mean, it's hot water, and it was at least 10 minutes. And it was horrible. She was dead.
She had a large volume of water, and I can't remember how long it took, but it was a couple of minutes or so at least of the CPR.
And I remember saying, I'm okay, I just need to cough. Dr. Davidson, who was the doctor that was doing CPR with my dad, he was standing at the doorway, and he winked at me, and I winked at him, and then they all started bawling.
You couldn't imagine going through that, your best friend in the whole world. And I thank God every day that she had the people around her that she had around her, so that she's here today.
I do truly believe it was a miracle that saved her, and she was saved for a reason.
I cry when I think of if I would have died, the stuff I would miss, being a mom.
What the American Heart Association has done with their educational programs, I think, is really wonderful, and not enough credit can ever be given to them.
People need to know that they can save a life.
I just can't imagine how helpless you would feel if there was an emergency and you just didn't know what to do.
You have this opportunity right in front of you to get this training that could just change someone's life. Take advantage of that, because you just never know when you might really need it.